decided to pursue a career in firefighting because I had friends and family that were firefighters, and from a young age I just picked their brains and was always attracted to it and their role within the community. And for me, just having a team background and being part of the brotherhood and sisterhood, it just really made me want to be a part of this first responder and fire department. My favorite part of recruit training so far was just doing live fire and kind of putting all the exercises we've done in the past 5 weeks together and kind of doing it in a team orientation. And for me, just working with our recruits and as a team and doing finding an end goal with the stuff we learned through the first 5 weeks was very rewarding. Yeah, just some advice for people trying to join the fire service is just to persevere. It's a long, challenging road, whether you're trying to do your certificates or applying for different departments. You're probably going to get rejected, and just to keep improving and know that you're going to hopefully eventually get picked up, and just always trying to get better physically and building your resume up.
Okay, keep this door open. Now this is going to be the flow path, so I don't want you guys to block that. Come over here. We'll watch from the Charlie side.
So I decided to get into this career because I actually was very fortunate to have a mentor. She was my neighbor and she's a career firefighter. And when I was about 21, she had just kind of spoken to my life and asked me if I'd ever considered it, and she had come home, brought turnout gear, we did some drills, and she was the biggest influence to just make me realize that this was a potential career choice that I could go down. So I had the opportunity to have someone to speak into my life, and yeah. So my favorite parts this far has been fireground survival. It's definitely putting us out of our comfort zone where we're having to be blacked out and crawling through mazes where there's downed wires and we're getting entangled, or bailing out of windows. It's really hard, but it's super mentally, it's just a challenge, and I've enjoyed it because I know that when the time comes, hopefully it doesn't, but they've given us and they've provided us the tools to be able to make our way out of those situations. And like they've taught us that the number one highest way to survive is our own self-rescue. So it's so important, and yeah, having those tools and that confidence in these kind of situations has been incredible. So my biggest advice would be practicing with ladders. If you have never been on a ladder or if you're afraid of heights, try working with ladders. Same thing with being blacked out, because there's a lot of situations where we're working with heights, we're working in zero visibility. Those are two huge things that if you don't know if you're confident, that just test the waters, see if you can handle it, as well as find a mentor. Find someone who is a firefighter and has been through this, that they can kind of help you step by step, because there's a lot of things you need to be able to apply, and it can get overwhelming, so to have someone to kind of guide you through is huge.
Step in.
To have the opportunity to be able to help out the public as well as working in a team environment every day was really appealing to me. So just realizing how physically demanding this job is, and it serves as a good reminder of how much we need to train and stay physically fit. And the moment for me would be receiving our turnout gear for the first time, seeing the Burnaby Fire Department with our last name on the turnout gear was a big moment for me. If you decided that this is your dream job and this is what you want to do, then don't stop and just keep going until it happens.
Good.
I decided to pursue a career in firefighting to be a part of a team-based environment every day and serve the public, and just be a part of a job where no 2 days are the same. And just being in that environment with your teammates, I think it was kind of the path that I knew I would enjoy if I went down. My favorite part has been building the relationships with my other fellow recruits. I think it's been really fun to just walk in and get 5 new pretty much best friends that you're doing everything with. And then last week during our live fire training, bringing all our training together was really great. It was a chance to kind of show that we've learned some things and tie everything together, and we understand how things work around here with the Burnaby Fire Department. Do it if this is something you want to do. Go all in. Get all the courses you need, do the extra volunteer work, take jobs that'll line you up well with the things that we do here, and just keep your head down and work hard, and your break will come.
Excellent.
I originally wanted to be a firefighter because Burnaby Fire Department showed up at my high school, and they taught us all first aid. And it was through one of their volunteer initiatives, and I was in grade 10 and kind of trying to figure out what I wanted to do. But they came in, and I could just see the excitement they had for their jobs, and I just knew that's something I wanted to pursue. And as soon as it came time to teach first aid and work on that, they were dialed, and I knew that was exactly the career I was heading towards. My biggest obstacle has been giving everything every single time we have, whether it be hose work, whether we're working ventilation, whether we're working with PPA, giving it every time. And when you have nothing left in the tank, you got to keep going just because your other brothers and sisters are just beside you and they're working just as hard. And that's the hardest part, just being able to give everything you got after you've just given it all. My favorite part of recruit training has been the relationships, meeting the shifts, meeting my specific shift, and most of all these recruits beside me, and just getting to know them better and seeing how we mesh, whether that be if one individual is stronger on one activity and another individual is stronger in another, I know who I'm going to go to, I know who's going to need me for certain things, and just holding each and every one of us accountable is exactly the type of crew we want.
You're ready.
Okay, the main thing that made me want to be a firefighter was the fact that I played competitive sports my entire life, and I know that being a part of a fire department is like being a part of a giant team, and I knew that coming here I would find a new team and a new home for myself and a bunch of new people that I could work with and rely on, as well as another fact that my father was a firefighter for Richmond Fire, and I saw the life he was able to give me growing up, and hopefully I'll be able to give that sort of life. I would say one of the biggest challenges I've had to overcome is just the mental side of becoming a firefighter. There's a lot of hurdles and a lot of uphill battles that you think, oh, I don't know if I can do that, I don't know if I can do this, and I really had to learn to be positive and believe in myself, and that anything, if I work hard and I want to do it and I'm determined, that I'll be able to get there. So I think just changing that mentality and knowing like I am strong enough and I am good enough to do this job.
Get right in there. Get right in there. There we go. Yes.
I have a couple favorite parts of recruit training, but I'll try to keep it brief. I would say one thing has been getting to know my fellow recruits and get to know them better. They've been awesome and super supportive, and they've made the experience really fun, as well as working with the crew members that are actually full-time firefighters. So during live fire, being able to actually apply our skills and listen to our crew members around us and follow their leadership and guidance, and actually be able to apply our skills to successfully save a victim or put the fire out, I think has been one of the cool highlights so far.